we talked about some of the problems. Now we're here to check out some of the things that are solving those problems. We're getting ready to go into the Beelove Cafe. It's run by the North Lawndale Employment Network, which was founded by a lady that I call my Aunt Brenda.
Our partnership with Dilla, it just kind of, you know, it just came about. We had heard of him, of course, right? And then one day, he just popped in the Beelove Cafe with a group of individuals, and we were like, wow. And then they came in and just started purchasing teas and coffees from the cafe, pastries. It's really what Brenda had envisioned this cafe to be.
Delicious teas and everything else. They also make lip balm and soap scrubs.
Before I do a neighborhood tour, I like scout where I'm gonna take people. When I came over here, I saw the apiary across the street, and I'm like, yo, no, they got beehives on the west side of Chicago. That's absolutely amazing. Then what further made me love the place is that it's such a brave building to be directly across the street from what us Chicagoans call the CPD Black Building, right? Where all this terrible stuff has happened in the community, and directly across the street is this community activated space.
They have hired over 800 individuals with, who were formerly incarcerated. They have a less than 10% recidivism rate. So they are pretty much single-handed.
I love that he prepares them with an open mind and an open heart, and also, honestly, with an open wallet. These people come in, they love what they see, they love what they're experiencing, and then they buy drinks or they buy some of the retail items that we have available.
A lot of job training here within our facility.
When Dilla brings a tour and they're spending their dollars in our cafe, that helps us hire more folks. That's what we need in our community.
JP Chase invests in small businesses like Dilla's because our goal is to change the trajectory of disinvestment in the South and West Sides. And we know that small businesses are the backbone of the economy. And we think our investments can connect people to economic opportunity and drive inclusive growth in neighborhoods like North Lawndale.
I do want you to come in here because what we try to do on these tours is lift up small businesses. We typically pick a small business in every neighborhood.
So when the DNC was announced that it was coming to Chicago, from day one I started advocating like, y'all gotta spend money with Black-owned businesses and brown-owned businesses. Don't just box these people in. And then the DNC reached out to me and they said, hey, why don't you take some delegates out on these neighborhood tours? And so we booked 3 tours a day throughout the entirety of the DNC, which was really, really awesome.
I think Dilla brings an authentic voice to storytelling about communities and neighborhoods that have never been really elevated or lifted up. He's a jewel, you know, for the community. He's a real treasure, and we could not be happier than to recognize him with this special award this year of creating a community that works, because he is. Every single bus, every single person that he brings here is helping us to create more jobs for people that want to work.